up, guys? Welcome to a video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking every single MLB stadium in a tier list. So, keep in mind, I've only been to two MLB ballparks, and that was AT&T because I'm a Giants fan, and you're going to have to guess the other one. Okay, so I'll tell you when I get there. So, first one is the Fenway Park. Automatic S tier. It has so much history behind it being the oldest ballpark. It's nice. It has the green monster. It has that weird, really weird deep center field and that really weird like right field short wall. So it makes Fenway Fenway. Next is gonna be Yankee Stadium, which is also an S tier because of the history. I know you're gonna say what's the new one? How can it have history? Well, it looks a lot like the old one still, and the old one was iconic. A lot of crazy things have still happened there. Jeter still played there in the last year of his career. It's iconic. Now, next is going to be the Rogers Center. The Rogers Center is going to get the B list. I know people think that it's ugly, but personally, I think it's kind of cool. It has the hotel and center. It has the, what's it called? That's pretty much it, actually, but I don't know if you guys did this. It pretty much has 4 decks because it has the first deck's like a deck, like a little like third like small indoor deck, and then like the fourth deck, 4 decks. Like that's rare. Tropicana, and everyone's gonna be like, you're stupid, but B. I gotta say B because if you think about it, it really isn't that bad. People think like, the lighting's weird and like yeah, it's like well, first of all. If there's better lighting in there and actual grass, it could look a lot better. So yeah, I try to see through it. So next is gonna be Camden Yards or Oriole Park. It has a. I'm gonna give it a B as crap. I'm gonna give it a B as cheese S. Sorry, I don't mean to say that on YouTube. Because I get it, you got some people are religious, but I can't click on the thing left of me. Okay, a B because it's really cool. It does have that cool right field warehouse. It's been hit one time, and I think it was by I can't remember who in a home run derby though. But that's pretty much it. That's all like only defining feature. I heard it has a good atmosphere. What's this do? Oh nope. I heard it has a good atmosphere. I heard it's a good place to see a game, and that's good. Next is going to be Progressive Field, and, jeez, and I'm going to have to put it on D, because, well, for starters, the left field wall is ugly, it's unnecessary, and it doesn't really have any defining features, so, that's my honest opinion, it deserves a D rank. Next is Comerica, and Comerica is going to be in the D list, because Comerica has the same exact problem. It's generic, it's not very nice, I heard it's not a good place to see a game, it has no defining features. Next is going to be Kauffman, and I'm going to give a B to Kauffman, because Kauffman has that OCD, I can't have it freaking, okay, put it there, okay, because it has that water fountain in center field. It's just really nice. It has a big old crown. The royal blue color is nice. So yeah, personally, I think it's good, but it's a little. They could add a little more and give it a little more character, and it'd be an A tier easily. But as of right now, it's yeah. Next is gonna be Guaranteed Right Field, and I'm gonna give it it's US Cellular, whatever you call it, and it's a C because it's bland. It has that cool scoreboard in center. That's what really kind of like makes it kind of cool, I guess. But other than that, it has a terrible name, and it's okay. Now, next is gonna be Target Field. Target Field because most people think that it's kind of ugly. I kind of like Target Field. I think it has a really cool like right field little porch thing. The center field is pretty nice. The center field is pretty nice. And yeah, it's not a bad field. Next is going to be Angel Stadium, and that's going to be an A tier. Oh my god, I can't OCD. Because it has those cool center field rocks. I heard it's a good place to see a game, which is also like a really important factor if you ask me. And it has like the helmets out front and all that, and it's really nice. Now, Minute Maid, also an A. Personally, the Astros lost my respect that they cheated. But they have a great ballpark. think it was Talos Hill in center. It was removed though. It has the deepest center field in history. I think it's like 436 feet, which is insanely freaking far. It has that cool train in left field whenever an Astro hits a home run. It has the Crawford boxes in left field, which is also pretty cool. Now, this is the second stadium I've been to. The first one was AT&T because I'm a Giants fan. The second one is the Coliseum. Flat out, F. It's ugly. It's uncomfortable. It's a bad place to see a game. It's in a bad part of Oakland. Basically, when I went there, the outside was all concrete. It was all ugly and, like, not nice looking. The inside was just as bad. This ugly-ass bleachers in center field to make it worse. The freaking toilets were literally like goddamn concrete toilets, which are disgusting. And, oh yeah, when I went there, my seat, it had like the number, had the metal number thing was like all like shredded up and like sticking out, so I had freaking metal almost sticking in my back the whole game. And also, one more thing is that apparently there was like a few dead rats found in the soda machines. Like someone said that online, and like there's like an article about it. Like, yeah, I don't go for that. Now, Arlington is gonna be a B list because it's a great park. Oh, dang it, I'll just leave it then. It's a great park, I guess. It has that cool hill in center. It has like this weird like right field bleachers that are pretty cool, but other than that, it's a good park. Now, don't crucify me. Safeco is gonna be an A because, well, it has some good defining features. One that settles it for me is the Hit It Here Cafe is pretty cool. I think it's underrated. It's a nice ballpark. Enough said. Now, Citi Field is gonna be an A list too because it has a cool like orange like foul poles. It has an apple in center. I heard it's a nice place to see a ballpark too, so that earns it an A. Here comes the hate. Nationals Park, D. I'm sorry, it's bland. The red does not look good in the stadium. I personally don't like National Park. It's nothing against the Nationals. I don't like the Nationals, although I do hate Bryce Harper. I know he's in the Phillies now, but I do not like Bryce Harper. But, yeah. Nationals Park's a D. Ain't that nice at all. In my honest opinion, it really isn't that nice. And it's very bland, too. And now, here's Citizens Bank Park. Don't crucify me again, but C. It's cool, I guess. It has the red fits better, but it's kind of bland. I heard it's a terrible place to see a ball game. If it was a better place to see a ball game, maybe it'd be a B or like a A possibly. But that earns it a C. Drunk fans. I've heard people say that like they went there when they're like kids and people try to pick fights with them. They're like 20. Yeah, that's kind of fucking retarded. So yeah, C. Marlins Park. Now, okay, there's a tough thing. Back when it was green, it had the ugly sculpture left. I would probably give it A, C, or D. But now that it's blue and has like a nice color, it has like that grass-like structure in left field. I'm gonna give it a B because it isn't that bad if you think about it. Like, let's be honest. Okay, now SunTrust. Sorry, bland. Nothing to it. Personally, I think that it's the opposite of interesting. It's bland. I just don't like it. Sorry. S tier for Crigley by far. You already know the history. It's a nice ballpark. It has a freaking deep-ass right field, 353 feet, which is a really deep right field. And yeah. Now also, okay, Busch Stadium the third. That's going to be an A, or sorry, S, because Busch Stadium the second, I personally liked how it looked on the outside more, but Busch Stadium the third's obviously better on the inside. It has a lot of interesting features. It also, I'm pretty sure the Cardinals' first year there, they won a World Series, which is pretty cool. That would be a nice freaking thing for your first year in a new stadium, winning the World Series. I can imagine. I can't imagine is what I'm saying. Like I can imagine how cool it would be though, but I can't imagine doing it. Like that's like a rare thing. Great American Ballpark is gonna be a B because it isn't terrible. It has a nice like defining like it has like that nice like steamboat looking thing center field. The red looks good, but that's pretty much it though, I guess. Now PNC. PNC, you already know that PNC is gonna be. I think you guys see this coming. It's gonna be an S tier. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about it. It has that really freaking like resembling AT&T like Cove thing. It has like the water, and I heard it's a good place to see a game too. Okay, Miller Park. I'm gonna put Miller Park at a B because honestly, people think like, oh, Miller Park's weird. Oh, like it has weird lighting. Well, honestly, I like it. I think it's cool how the freaking mascot like slides down into like a what do you call it, like a ledge whenever like a Brewer hits a home run. I think it's really cool. And just Miller Park's a good name. The Brewers is a cool team name, I guess. Now, part of me wants to, I'm a diehard Giants fan. Part of me wants to be like, fuck you, Dodgers, and put like an F. I'm not gonna do that. Unbiased stand view, what the fuck? Unbiased standpoint at Dodger Stadium. Off the bat, it has history. It looks modern and retro at the same time. I can respect that. But it is a bit bland. Bland name. Bland look, kind of. So I'm going to put it in the B tier. Now, Chase Field is going to be an A tier. Because Chase Field, in my opinion, is really nice. It has that like cool portion center, the big scoreboard. It has a pull and right, and it's just a really nice park. The Diamondbacks, like, they've been doing decent the last 2 years. They've been doing good, but honestly, Diamondbacks aren't that great. But it would still be. I heard it's still fun to see a game there though, because of how nice the park is. Okay. Now, you're probably gonna call me biased. You're damn right. But this bias is 100% deserved. It's deserved to be in the S tier. Oracle Park. Think about it. It has that big Coke bottle on left. It has the glove on left. It has McCovey Cove, the splashy at counter, historic moments. The Giants freaking, like, the Giants haven't had their best few years, and they might not have good years for a while. But they won 3 World Series rings there just in that stadium alone, just in 1 decade. Think about how crazy that is. Now, if baseball season was going on this year, it'd be possible for them to get 1 more in the decade, but I don't know. The Giants, I think, need a new bullpen, honestly. And yeah. Now, Petco. Petco's going to be at a C. It's nice. It's a bit bland. Yeah. Now, Coors Field is going to be A tier because there's a lot of home runs there, and it's just cool to see a lot of those big offensive blasts. It has the triple-decker right field bleachers. It has like that space in center field. That's like the leaves and all that. It has a center field bleachers and like I heard it's a good place to see a ball game. It's a good place to see a ball game like sidewise, like like the Rocky Mountains and all that stuff. And yeah, this is my tier list. We got Fenway, Yankee, Wrigley, Busch, PNC, and Oracle. And S tier we got Chase Field, Target Field, Angel Stadium, Minute Maid, Safeco, City Field, and Coors in A. We got Dodger Stadium, Miller, Arlington, Globe Life, Rogers Center, Tropicana, Oriole Park, Kauffman, Great American, and Marlins Park, and B tier. We got Guaranteed, we got Citizens Bank, and we got Petco in C, we got Progressive, Comerica, Nationals, and SunTrust in D, and we got the Coliseum all by itself in F tier. That's my list. Feel free to disagree. Feel free to dislike if you don't like my list. Feel free to like if you like my list. Feel free to do anything you want. Feel free to comment like your list or like something like that, or like to be like, oh, I think you should have put blah 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 here. Like, feel free to do that. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Stay safe.